Hello everybody, my name is Doctrines and welcome back to our Let's Play of Victoria 2, playing the two Sicilies, and we dropped out of this secondary power group last time. So we really need industrial power, we need military power, we need it all. Maybe if I just sneak into generals, maybe something will happen. Maybe if we actually build some extra units, that might help. We can build 4 more regular infantry, so they are not that expensive in the end. It should be fine. How about cavalry? Ooh, they're actually quite cheap. They're just... Cavalry need wool and wine, apparently, while infantry needs guns and canned food. Dragoons, guns, food and wine. Guns, food and, I think, iron. For the cuirassier and the hussars actually need guns, food and expensive clothing. So let's build 2 of these, and you know what, these are really cheap to have, irregulars. So we'll build regular infantry anyway. Hopefully we can get the stuff soon. We have money left over, so that should be fine. What is the problem? Oh yeah, we don't have colonial power, of course, because we dropped from being secondary. Encouraging craftsmen everywhere, building factories, funding factories as well to keep people working. It should help boost our industrial power though. Military wise, we are just getting the canned food. Here we are getting the arms, and the other stuff is already coming in as well. Good. Should be fine. Get some new units. I do want to... What is the force limit in Naples right now? 41. Then I want... Yeah, the waypoint has been marked on anyway, so people will move into Naples. Then we will increase our military power as well this way. Oh, we are a secondary power again. Yay! Hopefully we can stay that way by staying this strong military power. Can have 22 ships in total. That's interesting. Oh right, we're building commerce raiders. They might help as well. At least we're getting them, I mean. But really this group... So what do we have right now? We have 1 regular commerce raiders, 2 more being built. We have 5 transports. We have 6 frigates. Yeah, 6 frigates. So we'll have 3 commerce raiders, 5 regular transports, and 6 frigates. A little bit outdated in that sense, but it'll be fine. Wow, lots of craftsmen actually. Neo-Kantian, okay. Idealism, which is good, so we get 1 bonus prestige, which actually upped our rank by 1. We went up to number 30 now. Oh, maybe because of our industrial power, not sure. Puglia, all poor strata gain... That support low subsidies gain 7 militancy, 7 consciousness, or... become more in favor. Let's build reform support for listless unemployed. I've been around to all workplaces in the city, but I just can't seem to get a break, sir. I wonder what to do. I cannot go home and let the grass grow around my feet all day. My family trusts me to support them, but what should a poor sod do when there are no jobs available? With jobs scarce and creditors inversely plentiful, many from the poorer classes are having trouble making ends meet. By adding local reform support, people are more likely to actually support liberals in the upper house. But it's poor strata, so they cannot vote anyways. A bit of yeah. On the one hand it helps, on the other one it doesn't. A regular clothes factory in Campania. I do like clothing. What does it actually require? That's the question. Regular clothing, does it say here when I can find it? Industrial consumer goods. Here it is. I think they need fabric to produce, and fabric needs stuff as well. Then what needs wool to produce anyway? Isn't this built by wool then? I wonder. Trade. Are we importing fabric then? Oh good, more plurality, suppression efficiency goes down. Means more points here, and 13th of January we get this. Are we... Goods needs... It does, we do need a lot of wool. Population needs wool, and... Okay, so... Oh, it doesn't just use fabric, it can also use wool, I guess? What is wool used for that? Doesn't it say somewhere? The way it is produced, it says here it's fabric. But here fabric is... Anyway, since it's not that expensive to do, I will fund the entire bloody factory. What we can. So suddenly, wow, we have iron available, we have cement available, hopefully through our own factory actually. No, not really, but... Lots of stuff needed. Ah, we've built a commerce raider. That's excellent. Let's create another general just to have that added to our military power. Should now, yeah, that's not bad. Are they incoming? Soon they will be done. Yeah, the navy isn't counting. Famine strikes state. All poor strata gain populations changed in Campania. -1k in the treasury. Sorry, I gave it... We kind of need to use the first one. 4% loss. Wow, that's 40,000 people just died from starvation. But it's better than have 100,000 die from starvation. Let's be honest. Ah, railroads built, which will increase the production of our factories as well. Ooh, went up in rank and military power to 17th now. I bet we are actually still building. Oh, you know what? Let's placate our friends Austria and France again. Maybe at one point they will form an alliance with us, but I highly doubt it. We are in their friendly sphere, though, that they're not doing anything about it. Then again, ooh, 27 military power. Oh, right, another leader. Huh. 20... Wait, what? All our ships requires... Oh, a commerce raider is more expensive. Ah, that's the thing. 28, because we're actually building units. Oh, we actually got another leader was added now, too. Huh. But we're up in rank again, hopefully. Industrial. How much strength does Austria have? Industrial. 10. Switzerland has 11. Sweden has 12. So if we pass them really quickly. Then again, this list is actually done on the grand total of the points. So we would need 117 currently to become a great power instead of Spain or the Ottoman Empire. But we only reach 61. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more prestige for that. So we're probably gonna have to spend more on prestige research than anything else at this moment, which is a shame. I would like to do it differently. And I might soon... I think when I reach 2% here on craftsmen for Campania. Whoa, hello! We are getting glass, so this factory is actually profitable. And highly so. Let's up the priority of this factory. So workers might be switching over from the cement factory to the winery. And if they do that, well, at least new workers will all go into the winery. Since that one is actually turning a profit. Oh, we're now 12th actually, now back. Yeah, so that winery was the best thing we could have built, I think. And oh, we're almost there. Almost have romanticism. Just 2 more days. And here we are. Prestige gain plus 5%. This is excellent. But more important about the romanticist stuff is the inventions that you get to do. And the faster you can invent them, the better. So if I start realism, when would I finish it? It would be finished on July, yeah, 1st of July 1849. Then I'll probably spend some time and instantly boost up Impressionism. Yeah, Empiricism is not yet ready, so again, more research points are really good, but it's only 1860 when this comes available. Oh, we definitely need to do analytic philosophy when it's available, because that's even more boost. So we're probably going for a very, very culturally heavy, just so we can get some prestige. Because prestige is the main reason that these nations are currently so high up. Look, Spain has only 3 industrial power, the Ottoman Empire only 3 industrial power, the Russian Empire 3 industrial power. It's their high prestige and also their reasonably high military strength that's actually changing that. So if we... yeah, I do need more craftsmen because our industry strength will rise quite a bit from our winery here. The fact that we're getting any glass right now is perfect, actually. We're just importing it, so there's actually glass available. Then we are exporting wine, I think. And we are actually fully supplying our ships right now. So I will turn that down so we can make better profit. Oh, there appears to be another railroad. You can actually see the railroad on the map when they connect, which is quite cool. New patent, war, fears of Belgium, Netherlands relations. Ooh. No one likes each other over there. Foreign alliance, why would they still not accept? Minus 67. Let's increase relations again. I don't want to piss them off at any point, so... I would... yeah, infamy is dropping slowly but surely. And that is, of course, also a problem with their relation with me, of course. High infamy impedes it. And the zero project's going on, probably because we aren't even filling our factories. But here this is a good thing. The Clipper factory will instantly be filled with almost 2,000 workers, because we are focusing on building them. And if it can get working efficiently, then we will have an advantage. Campania 6.6. That's not bad, actually. Market spendings. Yeah, it's spending a lot on the world market to get it. But it's making so much money right now, so it's really good. This is really good. So the glass fruit we're just getting at home, so that's a good thing. But of course, upgrading our throughput and everything should help as well. But at least we're also increasing our population again after these debacles of the... oh, our factory is done. So, holy crap, if you can get all your timber daily, then you'll be producing a lot of money for us. Look at that spike, but we're simply not producing a lot of... And of course it has to compete with the paper mill as well. High priority. Higher priority, able to work and buy goods. Yes, they do need the priority over the paper mill in buying all their stuff. More plurality means more research points. Now we're already halfway in June, it's done. Our industrial power is going up slowly now. We are actually at a very good budget-wise as well. Education, how is literacy? It is improving. I think I'm going to up literacy of education financing up to 60%. That should help. Efficiency of administration is quite good as well. Military spending, you know what? I will also make this 60%. That will actually encourage people naturally to switch to being a soldier, and not just when using the craftsman, or at least the soldier force. So yeah, it's just not getting its machine parts, it's fabric. Fabric is the whole problem here, of course. Nope, for fabric. Clipper shipyard uses a lot. Artisans use quite a bit as well for clothing. It's mostly the shipyard that needs it a lot right now. Building, expanding the regular clothes factory. Really good. Ooh, this one is getting close to being filled as well. The winery. I love that there's glass on the market. So basically our winery is now paying for our clipper factory. That's the whole thing. Yeah, so I would have loved if that was actually a steamer factory instead, but that was too bad. I think that, yeah, they had a day where they all got their stuff. Estimated needs. Getting all of that sold. It's selling for quite a lot as well, so that's a good thing. We could expand it. Then again, there's also the regular clothes factory, which will need workers. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We are going to stop encouraging craftsmen and switch over to soldiers now. Gonna get more soldiers. We're doing fine. Are you still allied? Yes, you are. You are allied. You're allied. You're allied. Allied. All of them are simply allied to either France or Austria. So we really need to kick either one out of the great people mark. Ooh, we're now at industrial power 11. It's helpful. Hopefully we'll be able to field more military, which will increase our army strength again. We have quite a few leaders. You know what? Let's create an extra admiral. So there we go. Military tactics, unit start experience. Oh, so these are all the modifiers we get from tech listed in one place. Actually quite useful. Who is good? Attack +1, he's only green. Defense, attack +2. A little bit of a organization problem. Let's see, defense +3, not the worst. He's also quite good, but +1 attack. Lots of morale on Enrico here. That's also good. Attack and defense. Defense, attack. Ooh, only minuses here on this one. 4 attack. Unflinching reliability, -2%. But that 4 attack really helps in battles where you are attacking, of course. So... where is he? Sigismundo. Can I... hang on. Oh, he's already attached. Oh, that's actually perfect. He is the one who's leading the forces in Naples, so... oh, we're now the 8th industrial power in the world. Who did we catch up to? We caught up to Austria. We passed them. Nice. Now Switzerland is next. They're also at 11, so... 1 point, we passed Switzerland in the industrial strength in the world. Of course, it will be a pain in the ass to jump past the USA, but Belgium is at 40 frickin' 6. It's like after the United Kingdom, Belgium started industrializing. Basically, that's what happened, and they got boosted, of course, by UK's technology. So yeah, after the UK, Belgium was the 2nd nation in the world to truly industrialize. And now we're in the age where it's all spreading everywhere, so... Rebel factions, what do we have? Garibaldi's red shirts, voters' right movement. Yeah, I don't mind the reform movements, really. Voting, weighted wealth, just 0.5%. Upper house is already based on population. No one wants those things. Censored, no. State control, no. Harassment is quite large, actually. It's the largest group of people that want political change. But how about socialist change? Not many yet. No, just a few percentage points. So, that's okay. But there are no real socialists yet, so... that's the thing. Hey, look, we have a chance. Yes, we do. So, how big is this army now? 5 infantry, 2 guards. You know what I need. It is expensive, but we are going to build an extra artillery force. They, again, use a ton of wine and liquor, actually. So it's just high-level people really need their booze. Apparently, that's the way the military works. Oh, and I can build another one. So let's build a regular cavalry as well. So right now we're just going to expand our armies. Oh, here's our second artillery. So expanding our armies will increase our military power. And that will also boost us up in score and give us a better chance at fighting neighbors when we have to. Algiers is now a little bit locked in by France, annoyingly. Spain is taking Morocco. Portugal, you're allied only with the Netherlands. You only have a 19 military power. Greece is allied with the UK. Sadly enough. North German Federation. I guess I missed that happening. So Prussia is already at the next level. They are now the North German Federation. In reality, it never really existed. I think it existed in name, but it was not long at all and kind of fell apart. The parts of it that did exist in no time. Austria, where are you? You know what? Let's increase relations again. Want to make these two happy. Hello, we have a newspaper. Prices collapse in the last 36 months. The price of clipper convoys has dropped like a rock. Ew. And lots of inventions. Lola Montez, scandal in Bavaria. A new liberal party has formed in France. Spain's relations, referring to recent increase in cooperation with the North German Federation. Okay. Oh, we're now the 7th industrial power in the world. Because industrialization is amazing. Yes, 5,000, 6,500 workers. Almost filled up this one here. At the rate these people are growing, I think we can actually expand the winery, especially because it's so bloody fortuitous. Yeah. It makes us a lot of money, basically. It's now getting a lot of cement and machine parts to start expanding. So if we look here at factories, do you need... Wow, you're actually not getting your cement right now. If only we could get coal, right? Yeah. But we're only 12th in the pecking order for units, so... Ooh, 21. So we're actually getting more and more units available. Producing lots of paper now. Hello. Might have been some timber coming in. That's why you need an empire, really, to get the goods that you can then fuel your industrialization more with. Oh, we have another election going on. Liberal in the House is increasing quite heavily. Well, there was a spike here where we probably sold some clipper convoys, I guess. So we are producing... Jeez, we are producing a lot of paper now at the paper mill. We're actually getting timber, apparently. Our stockpile is even increasing. Wow, it's increasing in both. So we have a lot of fabric, a lot of timber. We just are not getting the steel right now at the clipper. There, we have a little bit of steel, I guess. Actually, the stockpile is increasing. We are actually getting goods again. 13 industrial power, still rising. But you're still not getting cement, I assume. Actually, where is it? Come on. Oh no, we have everything we need. The winery is expanding. Perfect. And that's the beauty of interventionism. Capitalists start all the shit. You get to actually fund and expand if you want to and can. Religious policy, the morality and virtue of our people has started to decline. The statement caused much stir among the debaters of toleration and religious plurality on the campaign trail in Campania. Many have begun questioning the country's view on religion, and there is no doubt that these issues will play their part in the coming election. Reformisti are pluralism, but everyone loves moralism. So I will actually... religion is not a political issue, so I will make them more in favor of secularism. But in the end, Italy is always a very, very religious nation, most likely due to Rome. So, I would really love to get up there. This is now 45, 69. in total score right now. We would need 115. The Ottoman Empire has actually dropped. It doesn't help, of course, that they won a war against me. If we'd won the war, they would have dropped more. Who's else actually above us? We have Sweden at just a lot more prestige, one more industry, and a weaker military. Okay. Belgium, hang on. What did they have capital ships. Alright, big ships really give... Oh, okay. Belgium is secondary power on industry alone, and the Netherlands just has prestige. They're really close to the Ottoman Empire. The advantage is if a new one comes in, then problems happen, because those new people will not like it. Ah, we've actually finished our units, our artillery. Whoa, they're worth a lot here. Religious policy, try to keep an open mind. Pops become more in favor of pluralism. Local religious leader protests the freedom of religious conversions, arguing that the size of his flock is diminishing. That is, this change is fundamentally harmful to the Sicilian moral fabric. Let's make them more pluralist then. Okay, we have an army of 40 here, and that's maximum it can carry. So I want now to switch that rally point on and this one off. And build an army. I want a cavalry and an artillery to go there. Then we can have officially 2 more ships. Does it mean I could build more steam transports, but I would like iron steamers. What's the difference here? Oh, they're just stronger. Naval port with level 3 or greater. Wow. Dreadnoughts are the biggest ships you can have. Steel steamers. Oh, we need to... Oh, no, I'm looking totally wrong at this. Oh, 1 free prestige, yay. No, this is Ironclad, Monitor, basically the 2 ships that were used in the American Civil War. The Monitors, yeah, the difference between the Ironclad and the Monitor. The Ironclad is a traditional wooden ship. Hang on. I do love interventionism right now, and no one is laissez-faire anyway, so... decisive argument for that. So, Ironclad is a traditional wooden big ship, but it's completely covered in iron, like in armor, such as knights used to wear all the time. Iron harness around the ship to keep it from, well, getting shot by cannons. Now, those ships were used by the South primarily as their naval force, and to great effect. But the North had a Swedish inventor. Yeah, it is a Swede. I just can't remember his name. I might have some book here that has his name in it, but I'm not gonna look it up in the middle of a episode. Anyway, the Swedish inventor came with the idea of rotating turrets, and the only way to make that work is without a mast. Now, the traditional ironclad still had masts for sailing. Monitors were the first half-submerged ships, because they didn't have a lot of surface area, which made them really hard to be hit. And the rotating turret at the top could just rotate 360 degrees and shoot everything, and there was nothing in the way for it to shoot. Anyway, just a second here. Full citizenship. Yeah, no one likes residency anyway, so let's do this. Oh, there's a paper here. American Fair with the United Kingdom. Ooh. And so that was the first type of monitor, and they were used by the North, and they were really small. They were very versatile. They had a steam engine, I think, in the beginning. Yeah, their combustible engine hasn't been invented yet in the Civil War. So that was a steam engine that was being used. Actually, we could build fortresses. That might be helpful. Especially in our capital, though, by the way. Yeah, let's build a fortress in our capital, at least. That might... I'm not sure if that increases our military strength, but... So, yeah. Monitors versus the ironclads. The ironclads were losing heavily because they couldn't hit the monitors at all. That was the big problem. Yeah, so that happened. Anyway, I'm going to pause the game for the end of the episode, right before we invent realism. But I think, yeah, monitors versus ironclads, it's a very interesting difference and way of thinking. The whole Civil War really, what it really did was change naval combat, navies around the globe forever. That was the real lasting military impact of the monitors versus the ironclads, because the UK just had wooden ships at the time, was starting to get all these ironclads, but they saw how destructive and overpowering the monitors were against the ironclads of the south, which made them realize that steel ships were the future. And with inventions coming more and more, first there were full steamer ships, like they rebuilt a lot of their ironclad a lot of their wooden surface fleet into ironclad ships basically, and that held out for a while. So if you can see here, the attack is 15 and the hull is 15. Firing range is longer than the monitor, but the monitor has a lot more health on the hull. And after a while, then they started building cruisers and battleships, and dreadnoughts are just massive battleships basically. And this way of naval thinking did not change until World War II with Pearl Harbor and the massive influence of aerial combat on naval combat as well. When Pearl Harbor was hit, the massive destruction, and the fact that the US actually had its two big aircraft carriers out of the harbor at the time, patrolling the Pacific, made it possible for the US to rebuild their navy with the two carriers as an example, as the focal point of the new navy. And that also changed naval combat, and that's still the doctrine of today. It's carrier-based fleets rather than massive battleships. Anyway, I'm just telling you a lot about naval combat that I apparently know off the top of my head. I'm even amazed myself. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.